The current situation should show you that Amazon really does not care about you, all right? You are just another statistic. You are just another seller amongst millions of sellers on their platform. And if you were to have some issues with your account, because we've seen everything that's going on right now, right? The issue with Section 3 reviews, people cannot actually get their money from their account on their balance, they cannot get disbursement. The issue with stuff being regated for no reason, and like people being stuck with with a lot of stock, with a lot of money tied up into stock that they cannot liquidate, that they cannot sell on those listings, that they will have to pay a lot of money to remove. But it looks that this specific situation though is actually being solved right now, but it's not sure. I haven't seen too many stuff, but it looks like it is getting solved, but like not entirely. But the reason why I'm saying this is because you should think as an Amazon seller, if things goes wrong, how long will it take you to actually get back on your feet, especially if Amazon starts becoming the main part of your income, of the money that you use to pay your bills, right? Because if and trust me with that, like if your account, you get some issues with your account and you are not able to pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your mortgage, pay your car note, pay all that stuff, you can be on the phone with Amazon reps crying. They will not care about you. All right, they will not care about you. It's just another phone call for them to go through, for them to do their numbers, and Amazon do not care about you either, right? So because of this, you should edge, and I've been saying this a lot, you should edge your position, right? You should edge your position, so if something happens, you know, you can actually fall back on your feet, and first, keep taking advantage of that amazing opportunity that is Amazon, and make money in other spaces as well. So this is what we're going to talk about in today's video. Before we do though, you guys know, if you want to scale your online arbitrage business or retail arbitrage, link in the description, you can book a call with me. We are going to build a plan. If you have any other questions, if you want to talk about the stuff that is not like that you do not really understand to scale your business, book a call with me. We can do this. We can build a plan to actually help you scale, all right? So get a mentor is the best way to actually scale fast and to avoid mistakes. Second thing that you're going to find is the Discord server. Actually, there's three things, but second thing is the Discord server, because you need a network if you actually want to scale. So go on the Discord server, start talking to people, you're going to meet some friends, you're going to build a network. I made a ton of friends on the Discord server. The third link, which is actually the first link, is I'm starting a mentorship program soon. There's a wait list. It's going to be a paid program as well, but you can join it. You can join the wait list. You will have more information on that. I talk a lot about it in previous videos. I have a whole video talking about it for the moment. So I'm not going to talk more about this, and we are going to dive into the video now. So as I was saying, you need to edge your position when it comes to Amazon, right? Especially when it starts becoming your main income, like the biggest part of your income, because if you were to lose it, or are you going to pay your bills, or are you going to survive, or are you going to feed your family, literally, like you can lose it like tomorrow. You can lose it in 30 seconds. Like there's a lot of stuff that could happen, that could go wrong, that could make you lose your account, right? And because of that, I believe that there's I've been saying it, you should edge your position, and there's three ways. You should edge your position at 3 levels, because we see a lot whenever there's something going wrong with Amazon, right? Like it's going right now, and people realize that Amazon do not care about them. People say that they just understand, and that they do not really see a future for them on Amazon, and they are trying to move from the platform. And I believe that this is not the right way to actually see those things, right? Because Amazon is still a tremendous opportunity, right? It's a great opportunity. It's the best opportunity of the century if you want to make money, all right? And so totally moving out of this business is not the right way to actually see things, right? You should, like, on the first level that you should edge your position, and I've been saying it in other videos, is you should find a way to actually be able to get back on Amazon if you have issues with your Amazon account. Get back on potentially another account, okay? I have a whole video on the subject, and I've been saying it multiple times. Amazon do not care about you. So, you know, like, yes, you are not supposed to have multiple accounts, but how do I say this? Just watch the other videos that I have on the subject. If you watch the video, if you've been watching my playlist on account suspension, you know what I'm talking about. And if you've been watching when there was some issues with the banner or stuff like that, I've been saying it as well. You should know how to actually get another account in case, and maybe get one before it happens, but do it the right way. But you should actually, and of course it is if you do not do anything wrong, right? If you do black hat stuff, like, do not do it, but like, you should have a backup plan when it comes to actually selling on Amazon if you had some issues with your account, right? So I have videos on that, and this is the first way you need to edge your position, because you can be at no fault and still have your account suspended for a long time. And so are you gonna pass on that opportunity that Amazon is for a couple of months, probably a year, maybe a year sometimes, if you have some issues with your account and you are no fault? I don't think that you should, and this is why you should edge yourself. You should edge your position on that first level, which is on the Amazon level. The second level at which you should edge your position is that you should actually, like, the first level was Amazon, but you should see a little bit broader than that. And Amazon is not the only space, the only platform on the e-commerce space, right? And you should diversify in the whole e-commerce space, because there's a lot of platforms that are great. And the easiest one to start, in my opinion, is going to be eBay, because on eBay you can just list your returns, right? Your returns that you are not able to sell on Amazon anymore. Just start listing them on eBay and have a small place in your house where you actually stock them. Have a bin systems. Whenever I go back to the US, I'll show you my bin system and how I do this, because I have like with my eBay business, I have like 2 to 3 sales a day, which is good money. It's already something, And I do not do much, and I have a bin system. I have two rows of bins full, I forgot how it's called, like two shelves full of bins that are full of inventory, and I'm liquidating inventory like this. So it's a great way to make money, and it's the easiest one, because you can just take your returns, list them, and start from there. Another platform that a lot of people are actually selling on right now is Walmart, all right? Walmart Marketplace. There's a lot of money to be made over there. And the reason why I'm telling you that you should actually diversify and go on other platforms is because whenever you actually try to develop your business further by signing up with distributors, stuff like that, with wholesalers, because you should not see online arbitrage as a long-term play. It's a great way to actually build your money up and to make some money, but eventually you want to build a more serious business, I believe. And not everybody want to do this, but I think that this is the way you should go eventually. And so you should actually look at getting into wholesale and private labeling, right? And so if you are doing wholesale, why would you only stick to Amazon? You should actually be able to, you should look at different platforms. So it should be, you should try to list your products on Amazon, on eBay, on Walmart, on what other platform is there? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's Poshmark and stuff, but it's more for, I think Poshmark, I've never sold on Poshmark, but I think it's more for clothes, used clothes maybe. I'm not sure. And I don't know if you can actually do the volume, but at least those three, you should look at those three. Walmart, Amazon, eBay. And potentially your own website, because you are in the e-commerce space. You are not just an Amazon seller, you are in the e-commerce space, and especially if you want to grow your business, to actually develop your business and start working with wholesalers, why would you only stick with Amazon? And especially if something bad happens, at least you can distribute your inventory into the 2 other platforms. And I think this is the way you should actually look at it. Yes, Amazon is a great opportunity, but if something goes wrong, like let's say you are making 1 million a month and you lose that income just because you are just on one platform, it does not necessarily make sense. At least in my opinion, you should look at other platforms as well. And Amazon is really, I'd say that Amazon is the riskiest platform out there, because you can really lose your account for no reason if you did nothing wrong. It happens. It has happened a lot. And so actually look into other platforms, start listing stuff. I've seen on Twitter a lot of people actually making good money with Walmart. Try it out, send a little inventory, figure it out, and maybe you can build that as a second stream of income. You should not over diversify, but at one point you should start looking at different things, because if you lose your accounts, and I've been saying it a lot, you should not over diversify. The diversification is for idiots, but over diversification. Now, I'm not the one who says it, but it's a quote from Mark Cuban, who is like a billionaire, if you don't know who he is. But yeah, you should actually look at this. You should actually look at different platforms and to develop your distribution network, if I can say it like this. All right. So that's the second level, which is diversification in the e-commerce space. The third level is to actually start building other business outside of the e-commerce space, because there's 3 levels of threats, right? There's Amazon, all right? As I said, stuff can happen on Amazon. Second, there's the e-commerce space, but stuff can happen with the e-commerce space as well, all right? You never know. So this is why you need to diversify at the 3 level to eliminate those risks. You want to eliminate the risk with stuff happening on Amazon. You want to eliminate the risk with stuff happening with the whole e-commerce space. And so how you do this is actually getting into other industries. And this is something that you could do. Like, I would not say like what I'm doing with this YouTube channel is still tied to the e-commerce space a little bit and to business, but eventually you want to diversify. And yes, of course, like, you know, if you actually do consulting like I do with people, by the way, link in the description, you can book a call and stuff, and develop content and products that actually pay you with Amazon and stuff like this, you are a little bit shielded with market condition when it comes to Amazon, right? Because let's say in January, February, things are going to be a little bit slower for Amazon than it is right now, but the content is still going to be the same. The things that I'm saying is still going to be the same. The demand is still going to be the same. So it shields you a little bit from that. It can shield you a little bit, but not entirely, right? But yes, if you are good at what you do and if you are good at creating content, yes, look into this. But this is not the only thing that you can do, right? And YouTube, all that stuff is not the only way that you can do it. But you can also do other stuff that you actually care about, and it's going to fulfill you way more. And it's this one thing that I'm actually trying to transition to as well. But you should really start looking at other stuff. Try to diversify. Find something to do that actually makes you money, even if it's not a lot at the time, but that you can build over time. Because, for example, this YouTube channel does not make me a lot of money if we do not count the consulting. The consulting is all right? The coaching calls. But, like, except from that, like, it's not making a ton of money. But it's still something, right? It's still a couple of hundreds a month. And, you know, it's something. You know, I'm not going to spit on it. It's something. And so if you can actually do this, and if it can actually bring you some money, even if those things are not working as good, if there's a period of time when it's not working as good, it's actually a good thing, right? It's actually a good thing. And if you can actually find something that it has nothing to do with it and that you can actually develop, it's even better. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Try to diversify yourself with those 3. Try to edge your position with those 3 at those 3 levels. And as I said, it's not really diversification, but it's really in a way to be able to edge your position, all right, in case something happened at any of these levels. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Watch these videos on the screen if you want to keep learning about Amazon, about selling on Amazon, I should say. And I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.